What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another FELSBRUNN. You know what it is. We're on Farm Sim 19. Of course, we're here on the PC, guys. That is the last of our wheat going in the pit. We're up to $201,000 right now, guys. Let's do it. Pretty good. I did run one load off of the video just because it's kind of a long commute from where we were going to where we sold it. So there's that, but it's all good. So let's run back to the farm. We need to get this tractor in the field. This tractor desperately needs to get in the field, and he needs to get seeding in a bad way. Car, I have my beacons on. I have my hazards on. Please yield to me. Don't mind me, citizen. I need to pass you. I need to get back to my farm and get some seed in the ground in a desperate way. Just saying, we need to work on that, and probably gonna do some missions in this video as well. That's probably what we're gonna do. So let's get back up to the farm here, and we will get to it. I like this run, by the way. This is not a bad run from here to the farm, and then you gotta go. Basically, we're going from corner to corner almost. Not quite, but pretty close, corner to corner on the map. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so $200,000. Not enough to buy our new tractor that we want. I am going to do a tractor before a combine. Even though in previous episodes I said I was going to do a combine, I think a tractor would make more sense for doing missions while we're harvesting and stuff like that. Like I could have sold grain and I could have been planting at the same time. So there's that. We have some other field work to do. I believe we have a field that needs lime. So we'll get the 6M on the spreader and get some lime going down. Seems like a good idea to me. So we will do that here in a second. First things first, we've got to get our lemkin. Got to get the lemkin going, putting some seed in the ground. Okay, so let's grab the lemkin, and this time we'll actually switch our crop. We're gonna go ahead and do canola. Low yield, but yet the money's where it's at. So, and really with this lemkin seeder, guys, this really shouldn't take that long. This really shouldn't take that long. I think the John Deere, he's not actually done. Okay, wow, I thought he was done over there. He's not quite done, but he should be very soon. So go ahead and hit the old H button on the lemkin, get some seed going down. It's yelling timber and all that. Actually, you know what, we should not do this. We should not do this. Don't do this, John. Don't do this, John. Let's fertilize it first. Let's fertilize it first, and then we can actually fertilize it after as well. Let's do that first. Let's do that real fast. Let's our spreader have lime in it, so we'll have to empty that out real quick, but that's okay. That is okay. Alright, so we want to, because this seeder does not fertilize. That's our problem. The seeder does not fertilize, so we kind of have to play the game here a little bit, not gonna lie. So let's fill up with some of our seed from doing our mission in the last video there, and we'll go from there. So the tractor, I'm still on about this tractor thing. We want to go with the 7 because I've not used the 7R, so we need another 40 grand plus to have some wiggle room still. We'll get there. That's going to be a huge tractor for us. It's going to be way too big for any equipment that we already have. But it should make a screaming Roadrunner. We'll get a bigger tipper with it eventually as well. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so what do we actually need here? So if I fertilize... Okay, I need to fertilize that and then lime it. And then fertilize these other fields. Okay. So we're going to need some fertilizer. I'll do some fertilizing real quick, and then we can get to seeding with the lemkin. I have to lime 20 as well. I think 20 is going to get planted in grass, by the way. I think I said that in the last video. 20 is going to get planted in grass right away, so we can start doing some haylage. I really need to get some of that done. We have money. I mean, we have the equipment. We just need to do it. Oh man, I forgot how wide this thing was. Okay. So compare this to our last video where we were spreading with the technically the big spreader, but it didn't have the extension wings on. And you can see this one has the extension spreaders, basically 2 spinners instead of 1. And yes, please, you can get it done. Just saying. It is very nice. Very, very nice. So, there's that. Okay, so we will... Yeah, we got to fertilize all our fields. We need to lime this one, but by then we can switch to the other tractor. We'll drive the John Deere and put the Lemkin in the field. Just saying. After we fertilize 19, I think I'll put the John Deere or the Lemkin on this tractor and get it. See, you know what I mean? It's a whole thing, guys. It's a whole thing, okay, or something. All right, good talk. Okay, all right. Any hoozles. So let's just keep rolling field to field. I'm hoping to make a fair bit of the haylage bales, by the way. I don't know how many, but I am tempted, by the way, if I'm gonna make too many bales, is to go ahead and download the Ursa's round bale auto thingamabob that was in every game before, but not in this one. Kind of strange, by the way. It's strange how they toned the game down with certain things they didn't bring back into it. It's kind of strange, I'm not gonna lie. So I mean, it's all good, whatever. But it's weird that we didn't get some of the equipment, and then within a week or two of the game launching, they're like, hey, it's all in the mod hub. All of your equipment that you've wanted is all in the mod hub. It's like, wait, what? Why would you do that? It's strange. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's all good. Like Big Bud. The Ursa's baler or the bale mover, you know, that kind of stuff where it's just like, wait, what? Why wouldn't you put that in the game? But it's all good either way. At least we can still get it. At least, you know, it's free and you can just go to the mod hub, hit the download button. But I think the first mod, if I bring in any mods, because I was trying to stay mod light or mod free, is going to be the Ursa's bale trailer. Just throwing that out there. Because, you know, I plan on making some silage bales, and, you know, if we do a straw crop again, well, we might as well wrap those bales, or not wrap them, but sell those bales. We did make money off of that, of course, so what did we make? I forget now. Bales sold. We made, was that 26? Yeah, $26,000 off just 2 little fields worth of round bales. It's not great, but it's extra money, right? I mean, it was free. It's just laying there on the ground, just asking for us to do something with it, right? I mean, it's the way I look at straw, guys. Especially once we get course play. Oh, everybody knows I love my course play for straw pickup and baling and all that fun stuff. It's so great. I've heard they're working on it. We're probably not going to bring it in this map, maybe a future one, but definitely not into this series. Because it's too early. It's too early, Linda. I just want to play with the in-game equipment. That is what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So there is that. Okay, so our John Deere 6M is done cultivating now, which is good. Although it looks like he missed some along that whole road there, which is fine. Just need to turn him and do a pass going back down to the house. So we'll go ahead and finish the fertilizing because this really is not taking long at all with the case here and the giant spreader. So yeah, not taking long at all. Totally overlapping. That's okay. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad for eyeballing. You know, GPS would be nice as well. But I'm kind of enjoying just playing the game. You know, I kind of am enjoying it. Not kind of. I really am enjoying just actually playing the game. And not, oh, got to get in my tractor so I can turn my GPS on. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy that quite a bit in 17 and 15 as well. But I'm enjoying just playing. So there's that. Okay, fertilizing. It's a thing, right? It's a necessary step that must be done, guys. And this is faster than spraying it. Until I get the big drivable sprayer. Then, of course, that rules everything. That will rule life at that point. We will do these fields in like 2 seconds, of course. By the time we buy that, though... Yeah, that car's flying down my street, by the way. By the time we buy that big sprayer, we will not be on these little fields. I mean, we'll still be farming them, but we will have much, much larger fields as well. Just saying. We're popping weeds. That's what those are. It's weeds. Okay. I was like, what is that? It's weeds. Weeds, 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 weeds. That's okay. Because the planter shouldn't care about weeds. I hope. I hope, anyway. I'm not actually totally sure on that one. I'm not going to lie. I'm not totally sure on that. But that's okay. Alright. So we'll finish this up. I love the big hump in this field. I was talking in TeamSpeak the other day, and I think it was Scrap was saying that he wants to level these fields off and put animal paddocks here. And it's like, I could totally see doing that. And actually, across the road, now that I'm looking at it, you could totally just like level kind of with the road and go back in and then make a big steep hill at the back. Kind of push the hill back, basically, flatten it out. That would totally work over there, too. I mean, you'd lose a little field over there, but if you're doing it for animals or whatever like that, you could totally do it. But this area here, you could totally flatten this. With our new tool, it would cost a lot of money to take down this much ground. But you totally could. Make it like a tier system even. Maybe like have that field be up a level a little bit. Put a little ramp up to it. Something like that, you know? Be kind of sweet, not going to lie. It would be kind of sweet. Okay, so we need to empty this. No. We're going to get the cedar going on the on the case here. That's what we're going to do. Cedar is first priority. Because we have a lot of seeding to do right now. So we'll switch the spreader to the John Deere. Oh, look at all my tire tracks. So kind of like spaced out, all nice looking. And then I'm going to drive across the field on an angle. You know, it happens, right? I mean, there's nothing planted in my field, so I don't really mind it. Okay, so we need the lime 20. We need to put the lime in the coke in field 20. All right. I'm on board with this so far. So let's go ahead and drive this over here real fast. We will empty this just to keep them kind of shanked up. We're probably going to put them right back in here later, but you know, it is what it is until we get a second spreader, right? So I'm sure we will someday get more spreading capabilities. Actually, I'd probably just go with a big sprayer, but you know, that's just that. All right, Lemkin, you're up. Planting canola. And I may have messed up this first little patch here. I mean, probably did. In fact, good chance that it's not going to lighten up with the going over it with the cedar. Actually, it does, so we should be okay. All right, we should be okay to fertilize this after we plant here. Weed and that, whatever. We got a weed in here too yet, so there's a little bit of a trick to the weeding now. Just throwing that out there. You don't actually have to wait for them to come up. You can weed before they are up. So we'll probably work on that, most likely. We'll probably run with that theory for a little bit here because it works out fairly well. Basically, and actually I should have already... Well, okay, so there's a couple different ways you could do it. Because our cedar doesn't fertilize, I think we're going to harvest, fertilize, or lime if it needs it. Fertilize. And then you go in with the cedar, and you do your seeding, and then you do your second fertilization, or you weed, and then it's a whole thing. You can kind of do it a couple different ways, especially because our cedar doesn't do fertilizer. If your cedar did fertilizer, it's super easy. What you would do is you would harvest, and then you would fertilize. No, harvest, plant, fertilize, weed, fertilize. Or actually, no, sorry. When you plant with a cedar that puts down fertilizer, that counts as number one. So you would harvest, plant, and fertilize at the same time. And then you would weed, and then fertilize again, and then boom, you're done. I kind of think it's a little bit of a glitch that you can spray weeds before they're even up. You can just, like, put it on the field, and away you go. I don't know if I like it, but it is what it is kind of thing, you know? So there's that. That case and that Lemkin are going to knock that field out in like no time, aren't they? I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I'm just saying. Alright, so we need a lime 20. Lime 20. 20 needs lime. Hopefully we have enough here in our little spreader. Hopefully. I forget that it's not wide at all on lime. It's okay. Not going to miss that little bit. Because I am going to put this in grass right away. So there's that. But we're going to go ahead and lime it. Get it all prepared like we should. And then we'll put her in grass. Just saying. Put it into grass. So, should be pretty good. And then, I think after this video, this will be the last one I get. Yeah, last one I get to record today. But that's okay. Just saying. Just saying. Started my day with the, what I get done 3 today then. Yeah, with the bales. that was the start of my day today. Was picking up bales. The start of my quote like work day, Puma Plow day, whatever you want to call it. So it's all good. And then tonight in our multiplayer world, we are going to make a bit of a mess with bales in there. But they're not going to be straw. They're not going to be straw bales. They're going to be haylage bales. We're gonna mow and wrap, bale and wrap everything, and it's gonna be something. I'm just saying. It is definitely going to be something, but that is okay. That is okay. Alright, so we are going to have enough lime to do this field, which is nice. Which is nice. Very nice. And then actually we can probably turn around and fertilize it right away. Just to get it done. And yeah. So we'll fertilize it right away, then we can plant it in grass, and then we're good. The only thing we have to remember is after we mow the grass, we will have to fertilize it right away after mowing. So we will do that. So grass will always hold the one fertilization state, it seems like. After you mow it every time, it'll hold the one. But the best thing to do, honestly, is just fertilize it as soon as you get it all harvested, picked up, and everything before it grows. Go ahead and just, fertilize it, and then you're done. So it's kind of nice. No weeds in the grass, nothing like that. It's pretty sweet. So there is that. We'll check the map here to see what our fertilization state is before we get into it. Little thing. Okay. Actually, we're good. So field 20 is good. Field 20 is done. As far as fertilization, you can tell it's the darker of the blues. This is 1 stage, 2, 2, 1. Weeds are coming in, but that's another story. So we can fold this up and still need to get our fertilizer in here for the other fields. After the seeder goes across, we can fertilize that again. So a bit of a project day today, a bit of a just working, guys. We be working. So we'll go ahead and fill this up. We shouldn't need any lime. 18 might need to be limed. I don't know if we've limed 18 or not. I kind of think we have. But that's just my theory. I don't know. Not totally 100% sure or anything, but I think we have limed 18 already. So I know we did 19 for sure. Just not totally sure about 18. We could go do a fertilizing mission as well. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Actually, probably should, because our Lemkin's going to be going for a minute. Actually, he'll be just about done with that field, but he'll need to jump over, and I need to work on some missions. So maybe we'll work on a fertilizing mission, since I happen to have this hooked up and putting fertilizer in it. We might as well work on a fertilizing mission, right? Let's go ahead and take one. I wish you could sort these, by the way. They're not really sorted by field or money or anything. Just throwing that out there. So, okay, that one's worth 4,600. 2 grand. Looks like we're gonna take the $4,600 one. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. 4,600, and we're not gonna lease. It's field 1. Where's field 1? Field 1. Oh my god, we gotta drive, boys. Oh, that'll be fun. Oh, that'll be really fun driving all the way up there. I can't wait. I'm kind of excited for this. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty sweet. We need to watch our case over there, seeding. We tab to him and move him to the next field. Just to get it done. And then honestly, once we get it planted and fertilized one more time, then we need to fast time. So we'll have to come back to fertilize. I was going to go do it now, but we'll have to come back anyway to do 18. So not a big deal. Let's go head off to field 1 to our mission. I know we're going south to go north. I probably should have turned the other way out of the homestead, but that's okay. Because we just gonna go. Yep. Field 1. Bit of a drive. I can't wait. I can't wait. That beautiful part. I mean, this whole map, like I've said this before in the series, you can 100% tell they've put more time, more work, more money into this map than they did over on Ravenport. Like 100%. Like you can tell. Okay, you can tell. And I really like this map. I know some people don't, or maybe some people haven't given it a fair shot and they think they don't like it. But I'm liking this map so far. It's gorgeous, and I'm liking the way it feels so far. So, concrete truck, where are you going? Please go straight. Please go straight. Please go straight. Okay. It's like, if you turn, that's gonna ruin my day, Mr. Concrete Truck. I'm just throwing that out there. Alright, my timing's actually looking really good, by the way, for when I need to be done being John from Puma Plow, so we're getting there. Alright. Field 14 is going to be an interesting one. I feel like there's a lot of interesting fields on this map. They're not, I mean, they're square, but they're not, kind of thing, you know? Okay, we need to move that guy real fast before we get going on our next field. Words are hard. Just remember that. Look at that row marker, man. Good row markers. I wouldn't actually mind running this one manually, but I'm not going to. Ah, come on. Alright, got our hazards on for this hill climb, guys. This is going to be... I feel like it's going to be real. we might regret bringing the 6M. I'm not going to lie. Look at that driveway on the right. Holy cow. Or road. It's a road. Not even just a driveway. I thought it was like a driveway to a house. That's a legit river road right there. That's pretty crazy. Some mirrors are a spot in that river that looks kind of funny. Just throwing that out there. It's like a little rapid thing or something. But I mean, just look at this. It's... I don't know, man. There's something about this map I really am digging. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on, 6M. You know you can do it, 6M. Please do it, 6M. I would appreciate it. Well, we're actually putting speed on right now, so we're doing it. We are doing it. Oh, baby. Slow hill climb. It's actually not as bad as I anticipated. I really thought it was going to be worse. There's probably more hill to come. So that's number 2 waterfall. We've already passed 2 waterfalls now. I like the waterfalls. Sound good, you know, whole thing. Get a little more momentum going, a little speed and momentum. Just to lose it again as we go. But man, this would be fun. Bringing semi-loads up and down this hill. Mostly down, let's be real. Logging up here, bringing trailer loads of log. Oh boy. You're just asking to roll trucks here. I'm just saying. I feel like a Jake brake's going to need to be a thing, even in my tractor coming down the hill. Holy cow. This is awesome. This is pretty cool. Oh, more waterfalls. Very nice. They really give you a sense of elevation change in this map, which, I mean, how could they not? Look at what we're climbing right now. Like, this is pretty cool. So, like I've already said, you know, with in the multiplayer, we have the multiple farms running. And I don't know if we're going to bring multiple farms to this map or not. I'm not totally sure. I mean, we're definitely going to play this map on stream and stuff here before too much longer. I mean, it'll be a little while yet, but you never know. You know, it depends on if we get sick of the map kind of thing. But I feel like these fields up here, 1 through 5, could be a farming operation just right there. You know, like that would be your starter fields for, say, your secondary farm. So, it'd be very cool, actually. Very, very cool. There's a lot of grassland up here, too, isn't there? Oh, field 3 is planted in grass. I'm like, man, there's a lot of grass over here. Oh, never mind. All right, we're doing field 1, right? I don't even remember at this point. Field 1, fertilize. Let's go. We'll get this done in like 2 seconds. It took us longer to drive here. than it's going to take us to spread fertilizer on the field. I mean, it's a good sized field, actually. It's bigger than I anticipated. But, plus whoever was farming up here could say, ha, I'm looking down on you scrubs, or something, all the time. All the time. I don't know how much these plots of land up here cost, or anything like that, but it's still really cool up here. It's really, really neat up here. Plus, once you get up here, it's kind of not too hilly. It's kind of not bad. I've heard the plot of land with that castle, and it costs like $3 million, by the way. I mean, I guess we could check it, right? I haven't thought about that yet. Why don't we just stop and check real quick? Because I am curious. I'm actually very curious. I assume it's right here. Assume it's that plot of land. Yeah, $3.1 million. Wow. To buy the castle. That's like the... that's the end of your map right there, right? Like, I bought a castle. I heard there, I guess it's right here maybe, secret field. Somewhere up here is a secret field. I'm going to guess it's this one right here. Kind of this area. Looks like a nice flat clearing, just saying. What are we at up here? That's, yeah, 300,000. I mean, not terrible, but, you know, you could make a start up here. You could definitely make a start up here. Holy cow, why would you even buy some of this stuff? I don't know. But I guess that's what you do when you're, like, gonna finish your map. You go and buy... Oh, that's the biogas plant one. That's the biogas plant. Oh, you buy just the biogas here. You don't buy any land with it. Wow. Very interesting. All right. Back to fertilizing. On with our task. I tend to get distracted, guys. Like in that one episode where I just drove the train around for, like, ever. You know, that one? It happens, right? It happens. Oh, I can hear some wind up here. So it's going to be a round and a half up here, it looks like. So down the field back is a round, and then back down the field one more time. And we'll probably be able to call it done at that point. So that's not too bad, honestly. Not too bad at all. So kind of happy with that. Kind of happy with this mission. Hopefully we make... Forget what it was. It was a few bucks. It was definitely a few bucks, so it'll be good. Was it worth the time driving up here? Probably, just because it was really cool to look at the map and see a bunch of the map that we've not really seen yet, you know? So from that aspect, yeah, it was worth it. It's something to do while our seeder's running too. The other option is to sit back in my chair, not make a video, and fall asleep. And it's getting cold out here, so that's not really a good idea. I don't have any heat lit yet. Of course, I am at my garage still, of course, but it's all good. I'm probably going to try to make it all winter out here, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there. Like, I actually, yeah, probably going to make all winter out here in the garage. I'm really enjoying having kind of the freedom, quote-unquote, to be out here. You know, if I want to make a video at 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, I can. It's just really cold out here. And actually, some of the last... Was it Welkers or Plains? I think it was Welker. Some of the last Welker videos, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm out here, you know, making videos and stuff. So it's all good. But I enjoy being out here. So probably going to try to make it. Why am I out here in my garage, you may ask? For those of you that maybe don't know. Well, one, I can be loud and obnoxious. Turn it off already. I can be loud and obnoxious. And... I actually got to the point where I could not take the heat in my room anymore. It was starting to get really hot in there because, like, you know, my room's in the basement, or, you know, where my normal setup is in the basement of the house here. You know what? While I'm up here, are there any other fertilizing missions through these here? Probably not, but let's just check. Field 1. Okay, we need to go ahead and send that. 6, no. 5, no. 2, no. No. Okay. Let's just be done. But why did I move my stuff out here? Well, I first moved my stuff out here last winter, and it's just a nice, like, change of scenery, if nothing else. You know, I get stuck in my room a lot, 'cause let's be honest, I'm on the computers a lot to do what I do between streaming, recording, and editing and everything. And it's fine. I'm not complaining about it. Trust me. Holy cow, look at this view, by the way. I feel like you fall asleep right here, you're just going to send it, and woo, baby. This is fantastic. Oh, I can't wait to log up here, guys. I'm just saying. I can't wait. Do you guys want me to log in this series? It's up to you guys more than anything. Anyway, but I move out here. A, it's a nice change of scenery. B, I can stream late into the night, and with Farm Sim 19 coming out, I definitely wanted to be able to do that, which I did. I still am continuing, especially on Fridays, to stream pretty darn late. Saturdays, not quite as much, because I do have to get up early on Sundays to go to the farm. Oh, I missed that little cut-through road. Little, just like straight shot through the woods there. So I do, you know, still stream kind of late when I can. And actually, there was a Wednesday a couple weeks ago where I'd stream till like 3 or 2:30 or something. But I can't, you know, stay up as late in my house and make noise and keep people awake and stuff. So it's nice to come out here and kind of have the freedom. You know, I do have to deal with like cars and barking dogs and stuff like that, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So anyway, that's kind of why I've moved out here. The heat was a lot of the issue because even though the computers aren't actually in the same room as me in the house, I've moved them to the other side of the wall. Monitors still add up and make a lot of heat. If I was going to play on Xbox, of course, that makes a ton of heat as well. So it's just kind of, it was very hot in my room. I would sit there and kind of like sweat, and I'm playing video games. I shouldn't be sweating playing video games. I mean, they're not that intense. Let's be real. It's Farm Sim. So anyway, has a lot to do with why I moved out here. So guys, what I'm going to do between this video and next video is I'm going to fertilize the other 2 fields at the homestead there. 19 and 20, or no, 18 and 19. I'm going to go ahead and fertilize those, finish seeding, of course, first, then fertilize, and then fast time. And we'll be back in harvesting and making some haylage bales, hopefully, next time as well. So make sure you guys tune in for that one when it happens. But until then, I'm your boy John from Puma Plow. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me rant on about randomness that I like to rant about. Oh, the seeder doesn't mind weeds. That's good. We'll have to weed, too. I'll have to spray. It's a whole thing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.